welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. Okay, just a funny thing. So I have this like light on over here just for some ambiance, you know, it's like for background light. But I just put some new, I like cleaned it out and put some new scents in it. It's a scentsy kind of thing. And it smells so good. It's like a fresh men's cologne. It smells really, really good in here. Anyways, so we're gonna set up the January budget today. The first part of the video, I'm gonna actually show you how to do all the stickers. I'm getting this question a lot in my Etsy shop. They want me to demonstrate how I do the stickers. So I'm gonna show you that in today's video. And then we're gonna get into all the numbers. We are starting January strong. Last month was so exciting. This month is like already off to a great start. So I cannot wait. Oh, and I made some really cool budget changes too. So there's just so much going on in this video. So I hope you continue watching and don't forget to give it a thumbs up at the end. In today's video, I'm going to be using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. I do have a link to her website in the description box below. I am also going to be using a complete Budget Mom kit, sticker kit, for my shop, Life in Envelopes, which is also linked below. But unfortunately, it's currently closed. I'm so sorry, guys. That just occurred to me. The shop is currently on vacation because we're trying to get caught up on orders. The sales from last week were actually higher than our sales from Black Friday. So we just need to get caught up and then the shop will be open again. I will open it as soon as I possibly can. Okay, but let me show you what you get when you order a complete pack. And I'm also going to show you how I use the stickers in my workbook. By the way, this pattern is called Mittens. It came out in my January releases. Okay, so the first thing you get is the monthly spread. And I am currently in the process of revamping this design a little bit. I've made the days of the week a little bit bigger, and it's going to go along the side. And then the date dots are going to be a third piece. So you get all of this as the monthly spread. And then I also have the monthly spread thick washi add-on. So this is what we're going to use when we do the monthly spread page. I also, besides the complete pack, I also sell all of these stickers individually. So you can pick and choose the ones you want to use. So we're going to be using the budget stickers, and along with that, next to that will be the cash envelopes because those two pages are across from each other. Then we will have the expense tracker pages. I do have a 5th week add-on that will have an extra expense tracker, cash envelope, budget, I think that's it on it. And but I don't need it this month. I only have 4 weeks to worry about. And then finally we have the meal plan spread, which comes at the end of the month. Okay, so I'm going to start today by getting all of this laid out so you can see how I lay it all out. And then we will get to the actual numbers and budgeting. So if you want to, I'm going to fast forward this and play some pretty music, but if you want to skip that, you can go ahead and skip it and get to the numbers.
She stands by the stares at the morning sun. She hopes for a clear view before the day is done. What can you do when you're head over heels in love? No need to fight, but it's keeping her up all through the night.
that is it for the decorative stickers. So we have the monthly spread here with the thick washi add-on at the bottom. Then we have the budget and cash envelope stickers. You don't have to be matchy-matchy like this. You can stagger the patterns. It all works together. Last month I staggered the patterns, and this month I thought I would try the matching. I like both. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. So here we go. We have 4 weeks of those. Okay, and then moving on to our expense trackers. We have 4 weeks of those. And then the last piece is the meal plan, the monthly meal plan, which I did not use last month because it's new to the planner, and I'm hoping I use it more this month. I watched her video where she kind of explained how to use it, but I need to watch it again. Okay, so on the monthly spread, I'm going to add my paydays and I'm going to add my budget categories down here on the side. Okay, so David is paid on the 1st. He's paid once a month and he has a fixed income, and that's really helpful because my income is so variable. So I'm usually paid on Tuesdays, but it doesn't clear my bank until Wednesdays. So I'm going to put these on Wednesdays. This is for Etsy. And then for YouTube, which is I'm paid through Google AdSense, that usually comes through on like the 22nd, which is a Saturday. So it's probably either going to come through on Friday the 21st or Monday the 24th. I'm going to put it here just in case. I don't want to count on it coming in if it's earlier, if it's not going to. And then also Patreon. I am usually paid around the beginning of the month. So I'm just going to put it here. We'll see when it comes in. Okay, so now I'm going to do my category stickers, and I'm using the Cara Jo Plans. I'm using the Cara Jo Plans category stickers, so I'm going to get that all set up on the side here. Okay, so it is time to get into the numbers. We're going to set up the budget for the first week of January. But before we do that, let's go back to the last week of December. There was a mistake yesterday that I need to fix. It was a pretty big one. So let's go back and fix that first because it will affect today's budget. Okay, so the mistake was right here in Miscellaneous. And by the way, I didn't catch this. One of my viewers did, and I really appreciate it when viewers catch something and they let me know because I need to be as accurate as possible. So having more eyes on something really helps. Okay, so I said that we spent $15 on Miscellaneous. That was just from our cash envelope. But we actually spent more than that because we had the $15 from the cash envelope that we spent, but we also spent $6 at the pharmacy, $172 on the shoes, and then $60 to Jacob. So I need to add the $6 and the $172 and the $60. So as you can see, that is a big difference. So let me grab my calculator. Well, let me erase this. I'm going to erase everything that's going to need to be changed. Okay, so we have the original 15 plus the 6 for the pharmacy plus the 172 for the shoes and the $60 for Jacob. So that's a total of $253. So now let me see altogether how much we spent on our variable expenses last week. So we spent $495. So that left us with $3,053. Okay, so coming up here to our sinking funds, $3,053. And there was zero. We didn't spend anything on sinking funds last week. Okay, so $3,053 minus the amount that we paid towards debt, which was $2,615. That leaves us with $438, and I'm just going to double check my math. Yes, so we're rolling over $438 and not the $6 whatever it was. So that's why it's important that I made that change. Okay, now we're ready to start setting up the new budget. Okay, so I just grabbed my business budget notebook to see how much we made in Etsy. Last month was so amazing, you guys. And this month is already starting out really good too. Okay, so our take-home pay was $355, and David's pay was $18.92. Okay, so let's see all together how much we have to work with. $2,685. I'm doing one thing different. Oh, I'm doing a few things different this year, but one of them is in order to pay our fixed expenses, so our bills and our debt payments, we need to use all of David's paycheck plus $250. So altogether, we need $2,142. So I just want to keep that in mind because every week my goal is to anything extra to pay towards that business debt every week. So I want to make sure that I'm not using this money to pay business debt. We need to make sure we have that money in our account to cover our fixed expenses. Okay, so this week, and I want to show you where I got all of these numbers from. So at the beginning of the book, the bookmark there, I have listed out our bills and the weeks that they come out, whether they're auto or not. And when they come out, I cross them out. So week 1, it's mortgage, time for learning, State Farm, Aspen, and HBO. Oh no, I forgot to take out money for Aspen this week. We'll have to do that next week. Aspen is my garbage company. Shoot. It's the reason why I can do it next week is because it's a cash envelope. You know what? I'm going to have to do that next week. I didn't take the cash out. I didn't think about that when I took cash out of the bank. We'll do Aspen next week, and a couple things already came out. State Farm and HBO, they actually ended up coming out the last week of December. So those already came out. So all we have this week now is mortgage and time for learning. So altogether, that's going to be $1,337. So let's see, $2,685 minus $1,337. That is $1,348. Okay, so I'm going to bring that amount down here to our variable expenses. So these are actually cash envelopes, which we are going to stuff together right now. So let me get that set up. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to count the money in my take-home pay envelope and make sure that it is equal to $355. It's actually going to be a little bit short because we've already put 27 of that into our savings challenge. So $355 minus 27, that is $328. Okay guys, so I just noticed a mistake that I need to fix. So my take-home pay was actually $357, not $355, because I took $2 out for my ones for the savings challenge. So I should have written $357 here because that was my actual take-home pay. Okay, so $357, so that's going to increase this by $2. So $2,687 minus $1,337. That is $1,350. Okay, so $1,350. And then we put $27 in our savings challenge. So $357 minus 27 is $330. So let's see if we have $330 here. I'm just going to make a note that that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we have 100 plus 50, 20, 40, 60, 80. Oops. 10, 20, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's 330, which is what we were looking for. Okay, so now we have money to stuff our cash envelopes and our sinking funds. We're going to stuff both today. Okay, so we're going to start with the cash envelopes, and these cash envelopes are for my friend Sweet Bunny Budgets, and I do have a link to her Etsy shop in the description box below as well. So starting with spending money, that is $45, 20 for me, 20 for David, and 5 for Logan. So let's take David's 20 and set it off to the side, and I will give that to him later. We'll put 20 in my envelope. Let's see. I don't have that much. So 20, 30, 35. Oh wait, no, this is pretty good. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Oh, plus another 5. So 56. Cool. I have more money than I realized. That's nice. Okay, for Logan, we're going to give him 5. And I think he took his 5 from last week. Oh no, he hasn't taken it yet. So we need to make sure he takes his money and transfers it over to his wallet. He is saving for an Oculus right now. Okay, moving on to food. Our budget for food is $150 a week. So we're going to put $150 in that envelope. And then, oh, sorry, let me write down food. And then our weekly budget for gas is $20. And then miscellaneous, we're going to come back to this after we do the sinking funds. If we have anything left over after sinking funds, it will go into our miscellaneous envelope, which is currently empty. So I just noticed I forgot to write this. So week 1, and the date range is January 2nd through January 8th. Okay, time for sinking funds. I wanted to show you where I got these numbers from. So I made this little index card based on, after I did set up my sinking funds, I tweaked some things because I only wanted to do 5s, 10s, 20s. I didn't want to do any 1s. I didn't want to do any change. So this is what I came up with for my plan for the year. And I just want to show you a couple of things. So these are the numbers that I want to save each week. But I put an asterisk. If it has one asterisk, it's an MBP, which for me means must be paid. So I have, just to let you know what are things that have to be paid, are car registration and memberships and the vet. So if it's a low week and I'm not able to stuff all of my cash envelopes, these are my top 3 that I have to stuff. Or I'm making them a priority. And then I also have 2 stars for variable expenses. So vacation, I'll just show you. So vacation and iPad, which is a new sinking fund. These are my top 2 things that don't have to be paid. So if we're low on money, these are the first 2 things that I'm going to take off that week and not pay. So the iPad is for David. He is going to start helping me in the Etsy shop every week. And he refuses to be paid because we just do one family budget with everything together. But he really wants a new iPad for his artwork. He wants an iPad and the iPad pen, which he thought would be about $1,200. So that's what we're trying to save up for with the iPad. So that's where those numbers came from. And I just stick it in here so that when I go to stuff these each week, I remember how much to put in each envelope. I'm just going to put that off to the side. And let's go to a page at the beginning of the book. I'm going to try using this yearly savings tracker this year. Let's see how it goes. Sorry, I got a little bit of red nail polish on there. That's what that is. And I can't erase it with my erasable thing. It doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to start by counting how much we have so we can get a beginning amount. So for birthdays, we have 20, 40, 60. Oh, and by the way, these envelopes are from Iaisha Cash Envelopes, and I also have a link to her Etsy shop in the description box below. Okay, so for birthdays, looking at my card here, today we're going to add $5. So now we have $65. Oh wait, this is monthly and I'm doing this every week, so this chart's not going to work. Oh darn. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. We don't need this we don't need that right now. We'll come back to the budget in just a second and we'll just stuff the envelopes then. Okay, so car maintenance. So this week we're gonna put $10. So let's see how much we have for car maintenance now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 430, 440, 450, 455. Okay. Okay, so moving on to car registration. Today we are going to add $10 to that. So let's see how much we have for car registration. We have 1, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2. So 205, 10, 15. So 215. Okay, Christmas. Today we're going to add $15. And we already started in December. We went ahead and put money in there. So we already have 50, 60, 65 for next Christmas. Okay, memberships. Today we are going to add $5. So that is 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Vacation. Today we're going to add $25. Let me pull this out first. There we go. 20 and 5. So there's 20 and 5. So for vacation we have 1, 2, 20. Wait. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So 270. Okay, for the vet, we are going to add $10 today. So we now have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70. We have 170 saved for our annual vet bill, which is pretty pricey. And then garbage, this is the one I forgot to take out. And actually, let's see. Yeah, this would have been, I think, okay, I'm just going to leave it in the bank account actually. I'll make a note of that. When we go to the budget, let's go ahead and add it back in because it's time to pay garbage. Every 3 months, it'll be time to pay garbage. And this is 2 months plus the 40 we're going to add today, so that's 3 months. So I need to put this back in the bank account. So that actually worked out okay. This one time it actually worked out okay. So anytime I need to take money and put it back in my bank account, I just stick it back here. And then when I go to the bank, I go to the bank once a week to do my withdrawals for all my cash envelopes. So I just I make a deposit that day as well. Okay, so garbage is good. iPad. Oh yeah, I did a card so we could track how much we were saving for the iPad. So my goal is to save $25, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so I'm able to do that, and we have a little money left over for our miscellaneous envelope. So let me go ahead and write that down. So this is for January week 1, and we added 25. Oh, by the way, so this envelope is also from Iaisha Cash Envelopes. This is a new thing that she's doing. So we have the glitter, which I love. I love her glitter envelopes, but she's now added this marbly, it's got a little bit of a texture. It's very pretty, and it comes in a variety of colors. This is the rose gold, I believe. So those are a new product on her Etsy shop. Okay, so we're going to stick this back in here so that we have it for next time, or next week. Okay, so we're going to put 10 in miscellaneous, so let's go ahead and do that. And for us, miscellaneous is just anything that comes up that I can pay cash for, but it's not my spending money, or it's not food or gas. then that's what this is. Okay, so let's add Aspen back because we're just going to leave that money in the bank account and have it cover the bill. This is why I love erasable pens. By the way, this erasable pen is in my Amazon storefront, which is in the description box below. A link to it is in the description box below. So 1317 plus 20 plus 40, that is 1377. Okay, so 2687 minus 1377, that is 1310. Okay, so let's see how much went to our cash envelopes today. Okay, 252 went to cash envelopes. So 310 minus 252, I'm sorry, 1310. That is 1058. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up here over to our sinking funds, 1058. And then let's see how much we put towards our sinking funds today. Looks like 105, but I'm just going to double check, make sure that's right. Yep, 105. So 1058 minus 105. That is 953. Okay, moving on. I want to figure out rollover before we can figure out how much we're going to put towards our business debt today. So for rollover, so we need 2142 this month. We've already used 1377 of that. So 2142 minus 1377. So we still need 765. Okay, so we need $765 to roll over. So we're going to take 953 minus the 765, and that will tell me how much I can pay towards my business debt this week. So 953 minus 765, that is $188, which can go to my business debt. So hopefully I'll be able to make a weekly payment to that card and pay it off as fast as possible. That's the goal here. So just want to make sure 953 minus 188 should be 765. Okay, I need to update the chart, so we'll do that in just a minute here. So savings total, 765, bringing our budget down to 0, which is our goal each week, is to zero out our budget, which means we have a place for our money at the end of each week. Okay, let's go and update the chart. Okay, so last week we paid $17.15 to the card, and this week we're going to pay another $188. So $7.15 plus $188. Oops, I'm sorry, $17.15 plus $188. So that is $1,903, so not quite $2,000 yet. So let's go to the chart and update the chart. So on here, I've decided to track our business debt that we're going to pay off this year, which is $6,000, and our family debt, which we're going to pay off, which our goal is $12,000. Okay, so the business debt is set up in increments of $500, and we can color in 3 of those. We can't quite do 4, so let's color in 3 squares. I decided to use the same color for each month, and each month we'll have a new color. So let's do blue for January. I like blue for January. Okay, so we need to color in up to 1,500. Okay, so January is not done. So next week when we come in, we might hit that 2,000 mark if we have $100 that we can go ahead and add to it. So yeah, so that is it. That is my new budget strategy for the new year. I'm very excited about it. I hope that we get this debt paid off super fast, and then we can start hitting our personal debt. Even though I had to close the Etsy shop to get caught up in orders, I'm hoping that that doesn't hurt the business too bad and that it continues to be successful. Thank you guys so much for your support, for watching the video. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.